just so many things happening at the same time that the future looks so bright for so many people. Watching the DeFyers come to life, watching other people getting involved, the way that it's coming towards the next launch, which we'll talk about later, but
Yeah.
just great times are happening.
No, I'm super excited myself, and it's been a tiring few months on getting things together, but we have to share with you in a little bit of win, guys. We've got an amazing win we're going to share with you in a bit. We'll just give a moment or two for a few more people to hop on. Is there anything you need to share at the minute? We got Don who's liking our stream. So good evening, Don. Hope you're okay. But we got some exciting news, and those that are on the live for you on the Inner Circle Mentoring Group would have already know about this, and we're happy to share it with other people because it's just fantastic news from one of our members. I'm not going to name our member tonight. I'm not going to say who it is, but I'm going to say what's happened. I think that's fair, isn't it?
I'll tell you, Robert? Recently, Stephen, as we started out with our founders group, for those that don't know this, we took in 20 people to start out with our founding members to test the DFY magic themes. And within, I'm going to say within 2 weeks, all 20 members had built their first mass page website. And that was going a very slow pace, step by step, from domain name through hosting, through the entire process. And we wanted to make sure that nobody was questioning what they were doing and why they were doing it. That's why it took the 2 weeks. But all 20 of the original 20 founders built that first mass page website. And right behind that, as we were heading towards launch, we started asking for testimonials and reviews so that we could put some on our sales page. And again, 95%, that's 19 out of 20 people, put up a review for us. And I don't know about you, Stephen, but most products I've always bought online, I don't think they've ever posted stats of how many people completed their program or how many people even talked about or reviewed their program. It's usually a very small percentage that are willing to go on a camera and give a video review or even write one up. It's just unheard of to have a 95% part of all of the DeFyers that came together and took the time to write a review or do a video testimonial. That was huge. I was so impressed. And while I was doing all of that, Stephen, you didn't get to take part of it because we were doing one-on-ones, and it's hard to get 3 people on the same schedule. The amount of people that never built a website before, that never purchased a domain name and went through that process, it wasn't all of them, but it was at least a quarter of them that had never done that. And the same recurring statements were made where it built their confidence. It did things for them personally that I never thought, Stephen, when we started putting this together, I never thought we would have that kind of impact on people. I thought we would teach them. I thought we would train them. I thought we would show them. But I never thought it would go to a profound level of making them more confident in themselves, making them realize that they can do things when they have the help and support to get them to that next level, to get them past that hurdle. And that touched me personally. It really did. I was really set back on some of those testimonials where I just didn't think we could have that kind of effect. And I'm so proud that we did, because now these people, all these people are coming back and thanking us for what we did. We were just trying to simplify a complicated process. And I think we've done that and over-delivered what we said we would do. And
Yeah.
now that's all history. But I'm really just so proud of all the DeFy. We call them DeFyers. It's kind of a play on the words for DFY, but the meaning behind it, so you guys all know, is we are defying, absolutely defying the way that internet marketing programs are taught, and showing people all of the steps, showing people all of the ways to get it done. And now, I was doing some research today for an email, and I'm seeing a very interesting pattern that out of the 31 million new businesses that are small businesses that are coming into light, that 44% of them don't have a website. And that's huge. And on top of that, the reason why they don't have a website is because they don't know where to start. It was profound, because it's just like starting out trying to build an MPP website. People don't know where to start. So these small business owners are looking for somebody to come up to them and say, hey, can you help me out? Hey, I need a website, but I don't know what to do. But they don't do that because they're afraid they're going to get ripped off. So they hold back. They know they need the website, but they go without the website. So it's just so interesting that we're sitting on a pivotal moment because of COVID and all of that, that these business owners know that they have to have an online presence. These business owners know they have to have help getting customers to ring their phone to get their services, because it's just part of our everyday life now.
It's getting very exciting all the time, isn't it? With what we're doing now. I'm just setting something up on my other screen that I was going to share up on here. I don't know if it will show up that well. I'll try this out and see what's going to happen. I was back to, is it the right way around for you? Can you see that, Robert?
Yeah, it's a little hard to read because of the red.
Yeah, I'll have to fix that in a minute. So that is a brief link to the webinar. In the description, there's a link to our webinar, because we are launching DFY Magic Themes this week. And we're going to do a special deal. I'm not going to talk any more about that, but if you're interested in what we're doing, how we build a mass page local website in under 20 minutes, and if I've got it down to less than that, don't mean to boast, but we've got that really down to a good fine art. And so on the webinar, I'll be doing the walkthrough of installing a theme start to finish and setting it all up as if it's a local business. We'll share that with you on the live. The webinar's going to be on Wednesday evening. It'll be 11 p.m. British Standard Time, which is that 6 p.m. your time, isn't it?
I believe it is, yes.
Yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So so when you click on the link in the chat below, in the description, that's what I meant, in the description of the video here, it'll take you to the webinar platform, and you can click on a button that says select in my own time zone. We will be doing other time zones as well. So if people can't make it, let us know what time zone you're in. Give us an idea where we can then try and plan around that better to do your time zone, and share that out there for you. So
Stephen, they can click the link and they can get registered. And I'll just say one more thing. You'll see the build. You'll see what we're doing.
Yeah.
But out of all those small businesses that don't have a website, I'm going to say this in a different way. Look at every business out there that does have a website currently, but doesn't have location pages around their business. The DFY Magic Themes program is now calling these location pages wherever pages, because the difference of what we can offer these different local small businesses is they can have multiple location-based website pages about their business in every city and town around their business. And we're calling them wherever pages because wherever those businesses want to have business coming from, we can build the location-based page to go with it. So it's very exciting to know that there's so few website developers and website agencies that have the ability to do what we're doing inside of the DeFyers program and building these location-based websites. And that's going to be huge, because not only do you have the market of people that don't have the website, but you have the market of people that do have websites that are just the standard 5-page basic websites that have no idea they can have a huge location-based website lead generation net around their business. And you, as the individual that are putting this together, you can be their hero. You can solve their problems by building the website and also increasing the amount of time or the amount of exposure that those individual business pages will get just based on location. And I think the future is so bright for our type of business to build these pages and just dominate it. I'm so excited.
And you know something, with the whole system, this is set up to work with Mike Martin's Magic Page plugin. And so we're always transparent about that. You need Magic Page plugin for our system to work. All right. And there is, when you get into the members area, once you've signed up, there is an offer in there which you can sign up to get multiple licenses and stuff. But the cool thing about this, imagine this, right? And this is why I'm going to come on to the win in a minute. You can buy a domain name, let's say under $10. I mean, you can probably get them cheaper elsewhere. You buy a cheap domain name, preferably .com or .co.uk is the more stronger ones, but you can use others. You set that up in your local area. And within half an hour, now it might take you a bit longer following the training, obviously, because I understand you have to learn. But the point is that you could set one of these up in half an hour, a whole site with the content. And also, we have in our members area magic form that you fill in, and then you pull that data with your company details, whatever that may be, or local business details in, phone number, name, address, things like that. They get pulled into the site from that form, and boom, you got yourself one built. The one thing that comes up time and time again from new people coming in, especially to Magic Page plugin, is they say, where do I start? Well, this is the thing for you. Right? This is where you can start. You can get a site up, have a look at the back end of the site and understand what it's doing without having to worry about all the technical necessarily, but you can just set it up, fill in a form, add your data, and it's built. And then you can expand to that. You can add more pages, more content, more blocks, things like that within the site. And that's the super exciting thing about it. So if you've got questions about what we're doing or something related to Magic Page plugin, get on the webinar. All right. If you don't buy in, that's fine. We're happy to just show you what we're doing, talk about it, and at the end we'll do Q&As. And if there's a few extra questions to do with Magic Page plugin or something like that, we're happy to answer those questions as well on the Q's and A's. We're going to do a presentation, then we're going to have your questions at the end of it. There are only 100 spaces available on the webinar platform we're on, and it's getting filled up very quickly.
It is.
So my advice is get to there, get registered, and on the evening, aim to be on the platform 5 or 10 minutes before we start. Just open up on your computer, go and have a coffee, go and chill out, and then when we go live, you'll be on there, because once the room's full, it's full. Now, yes, we'll probably do. We will be doing more webinars. We're going to do one with Mike Martin as well. But the key to this is, a special deal's coming up, and so
it's really a special deal. I mean, it's kind of a pre-launch early bird type of arrangement where we won't repeat it. But the reality is, I don't know about you, Stephen, but I've been doing this for quite a long time, and I have bought so many different programs and packages that promised the world, that under-delivered, that as soon as the payment cleared, you couldn't find them anymore. And going through all the testimonials, all I can get to say at this point is all of the testimonials were saying the same thing. I can't believe how much you guys support us. I can't believe the training is so easy to follow step by step, and that I built the site so quickly. And I can't believe the amount of time and effort in security I have. When I need a question answered, you guys are there for me. And
that's what the inner circle group's there for. Yeah.
We're trying to be different in that way so that we're accessible, so that you can get your questions answered. And in many cases, we solve your problems because we find something that you did wrong and we got to fix it. And we understand a safety net, like, somebody walking a tightrope, right? If they have a safety net, they can take more chances and get things done. If they don't have that safety net to fall on, they better be sure that their footing is secure, or they don't take that step. So that's what we're doing here. That's why we're being different. We want you guys to build websites. And when it comes down to it, there's so many people out there that need these sites. And what I'm saying to you here now, I used to get into the templates and the this and the that, and then I'd have to find the pictures, and then I'd have to try to write the content, and then I'd have to try the next step. And there was so much, it was daunting. So we put it together. We said, no, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to make these websites not only look good, we're going to have them with content, with images, everything in place, so that when they're built, you're in business. Now, a website, you can always make it better. You can always add more content. You can always do other things. But we wanted you to have a complete website out of the box that you can use and show potential clients. And you can be in business offering these as a rent and rent, or offering these as a sale. But we'd have to get into all those details depending on what you're trying to do. But we have that all in the training. And that's what our fast track training program is all about.
And this is super exciting. The thing is, with any of these products that people buy, there's the 80-20 rule. What that means is 80% of people buy in and they never take action because they find the training too complicated, or they can't get their head around things, or things go wrong, or I won't name the person who does this, but there's a well-known affiliate marketer that will release a product 6 months later, it's gone. There's no sign of it on the server. You spent your money. I won't buy from him again. Yet he keeps pulling people in, and this happens. And then 20% of people take action. Now, in our group, right, and it's a small group at the moment because we did a founders launch out to people, and this small group of people, right, when everyone first came in, we had 100% people take action and build a site. Now we got 95% testimonials, and hopefully the last person we're waiting to come in will come in with a testimonial as well. And all the feedback, like Robert said, has been down to the training. I had one bit of feedback on the training, which I will adjust, from one of our members, which was the fact that my mouse, they can't quite see when I say click here. And he's recommended a product I can use, and I'll be buying that. I love the feedback from our members. I'm always happy to have feedback so we can help improve, so it's better for our customers. That's what this is about. So it works both ways on this. But I want to share now, right? I want to share our DeFyers Success. On the live for you that we do in the Inner Circle Mentoring Group, you have to upgrade to get into that group. The wonderful thing is every week we're live on a Friday night, and you guys can come in if you buy into DFY Magic Themes and talk to us directly about any issues you're having. Maybe, I say life gets in the way. There may be something that's really holding you back, and we encourage you to be successful. That's what we're there for. This particular person was in the group celebrating.
Let me interrupt you, Steve. Right here is another way that we want to be DeFyers, because we Stephen and I said, people learn different ways at different times, and we need to make ourselves available so that they can get the questions that they don't know how to ask answered. And we don't care what the questions are. We want to make it so that they have a support ticket system, so that they have a Facebook inner circle group of like-minded people that they can talk to. And first and foremost is that they can talk to us direct on a Facebook live chat. And that's why we want to make it different. We're not trying to hide. We're trying to get the answers to you that you need, because it's your business at that point, and we want to support you. And I didn't mean to interrupt you, Stephen, but I wanted to make it important enough to say that we're trying to give you every avenue we can to get you built and get you in business with this.
To make you succeed.
That's it. That's it. And if we hide and just collect the money, we're no better than anybody else. And that is not what we're doing, believe me.
No. So this is the exciting part, that one of our DeFyers was in the group celebrating. His lovely partner kept passing drinks to him, which was amazing, fantastic. And he turned around and he said, I've been doing this for a few years now, and I got my first client on board. I mean, that is just fantastic. And then you guys, if you know, when we do the webinar on Wednesday, if you come and join that webinar, right, and you then buy into the system, you get into the inner circle group, right, the elite group, which is what is going to be the elite group. You'll be able to meet that person. I dare say he'll be happy to share his experiences in there, but I'm not giving away the name. You want to find out, be on the webinar, and then come and sign up with the DFY Magic Theme System. And it is step by step. It is literally, you know, if you upgrade to the hosting, then it's all the steps with the hosting. We're setting up the themes. It's the whole lot from A to Z. And at the end of it, you'll have yourself a site with content on it. And the 5 themes that we do, and I've got it on my board up there because I always forget, is electrician, gardener, painter, pest control, and web design. They're the first 5. And then there's going to be an upgrade, which you can get, which will give you an extra theme each month, access to the Inner Circle mentoring group, access to us on the live for yous. If you choose not to join the upgrade, that's fine, because you can still get to us through the support ticket system as well, where you'll be able to open a ticket, and we'll reply to you. We've got a few people who will help us with that. But we are available on that live for you each week in the group. And it's really super exciting. I was just so chuffed with our DeFyer for.
I don't know about you, Stephen, but most of all the programs that I've ever been involved with are not like that, where you can get in and ask your questions and be part of that kind of mentoring. You know, that's basically what it became, not a training, but almost a mentoring. And the other thing I wanted to say was, the interesting part was there's been quite a few of our DeFyers that have sold sites and that have clients, but not Bob, almost said its full name there, but he came out and actually the client called him, which is a strategy that was very interesting, because you want your clients to start calling you out of the blue rather than you chase them.
It was great, wasn't it? Because he turned around and said, right, that someone had found the site, contacted this client, and this client then went onto the site, found out our DeFyers details, contacted him and went, I want that site, and then started renting it. And that is just amazing, you know, to have a DeFyer who's been trying all this time to build a business up and not be able to succeed with it, and then come into the DFY Magic Theme System, and boom, he's now, he's been in the system a few months, and he's now got his first sale in the bag. And the thing is what he's doing now, he can upgrade, he can upsell to people. So you can add extra things in, saying, I'll do this, I'll look after your GMB, Google My Business for you, and build that up. And the cool thing with the system is, if that client ever stops paying or he leaves, right, our DeFyer still owns that website. What can he do with it then? He can re-rent it out, or he can change it to a lead generation system. And we are currently, our system is rank and rent. And the idea is then we're going to move on in the training. Anyone who gets in a later date, we're going to have training on the lead generation system in a separate little module. but all the DeFyers are moving along gradually with this, and we want to just get people up where they can just make money. That's what we want to do. Now, we're never going to guarantee that you will make money from anything, because we're not you. Right? We don't know where you are in your life. We don't know, life gets in the way. We don't know what's going on, right? But with hard work and concentration and follow the program from start to finish, we know you can get yourself a site built with content on it. And we already know that they get found locally. And that's the cool thing about this.
Yeah, well, we have so many different secret things to share and show you strategies that are simple, but just think about it. If you can get a domain name and have a site built, and even if you have no clue and you have to go through every video and can't figure it out, and say it takes 4 hours, you have something that you can go out and sell in a very little effort.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact, because we're going to show it on the webinar, that you can build these sites on a fresh install of WordPress. I've seen Stephen do it in less than 8 minutes, but people don't believe that. So, what do we say? We say under 25 minutes, we say under 15 minutes. The site build is so quick because of all the effort we put into making sure you have everything you need to hit the easy button and the site is built. But we're going to show you live on the webinar, the actual build from a fresh install of WordPress. And beyond that, there is so much extra tips and tricks and strategies to make these sites a saleable tool or rentable tool for passive income. And we're like Stephen said, we can't guarantee what you're going to do. That would be insane, because you could buy the program and never touch it. And you'll say we guarantee. No. For FTC purposes, we're going to tell everybody you'll never make a dime online. You'll never make a dime selling anything online. And that's going to be the bottom line for us, because we're not going to guarantee that. But I will say, if you put the effort in, like our DeFyers, 20 out of 20, you'll build a site. If you put the effort in like our DeFyers, you'll start generating leads and you'll start building more sites, and you're going to build your business right before your eyes.
Yeah. So make sure you go to the link below the video. I won't say it on here live, because the link will change eventually to a new webinar, and the pricing will be different. And so it's super exciting what we are planning. And the reason we decided to do a special deal, this is a soft launch, right? Because our main launch is going to be with Mike Martin, and we wanted to just make sure we've been working very hard on all the platforms we're using. We've been testing away, and occasionally with any product launch, there can be a minor issue. And if there is, you can simply email support@dfymagicthemes.com, and we will look after you. We'll make sure you get into the program. But we want to make sure all of that's working right. And that's why we decided to do a deal on Wednesday evening to make sure that works. So that's why we've limited the numbers as well. When we launch with Mike, the numbers are going to be a lot bigger, and that's why we can't do this same deal again. Correct.
So this is the time. Get registered, get ready for Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we'll see you there.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for following us. Please like and share the video out everywhere, and get yourself registered. Come along. Even if you just come and watch what we do, that's fine. Yeah. The only thing I will add, DeFyers, you guys are awesome. We love you to bits. But you're already in there. You already know what we're doing, right? You don't need to buy it twice. So we would be grateful if you free up the seats for anyone else.
Yes.
When you coming in, because they are limited seats, and we prefer that. We will let you see the replay of the webinar. That's not a problem. You're welcome to see that. Any of the DeFyers that are already in that want to see the replay, we're happy to do that, and we can send you a link. But it's just to be fair, because otherwise, when those seats are filled up, and they're already filling up fast, every time I go in, it's new. Someone else has signed up. And so ultimately, we just want to be in a situation that when we launch on Wednesday, the numbers on this deal are going to be limited as well. And then the next time you can get it is going to be on Mike Martin's webinar.
Correct.
At the end of the month.
Correct.
So we are restricting the numbers who can get in, and it's, you know, it's not to be nasty or anything, but this deal, we can't keep doing a super duper deal. We're going to hit this on this deal, and then the Mike Martin deal. There'll still be a deal for Mike Martin, but it won't be quite good. Still be good, good deal.
No, you can't touch either one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can go.
Yeah.
You can go and pay full price, but I would say don't do that.
Yeah.
At this
if you
point,
go,
I would
if you
wait
go
for
to the
webinar.
website above us right now,
Right.
DFYMagicThemes.com, the full price is there, and
Right.
and the front end on the full price on that site is $2,995. That's for the 5 themes, all the training. That's what's on there, but you won't be paying that on the webinars. We've done some deals, and that's what it's all about. So, but thank you guys. Thank you for following us. Thank you for watching. Please like and share and get to the link. And we'll see you all on the Wednesday webinar. And the DeFyers will see you on Friday, if not in between during the week where we do some more lives. Thank you,
Get
guys.
registered, everybody. Get registered because it's going to fill up.
Link in the description. Link in the description.
Good night.
Take care. Bye.